Hi, I'm your host, Ruggero Dalla Santa, and today I'm giving you a great exercise to learn how to adapt your acting style to different types of shot. This is the second in a series of episodes dedicated to learning how to adapt your acting style to the camera. If you missed the first one, here it is. It's best to do this exercise with someone acting off camera, but you can also do it on your own with a monologue and just pretend you're talking to someone. You're also going to need a camera. The one on your phone is perfectly fine. If you have a microphone, put it right at the edge of frame so you can get used to speaking at the correct volume. If you don't have a mic, you can use the camera one. Just make sure you don't zoom in. Actually move the camera closer when you change shot so that the microphone will get closer as well. Now set up your camera for a wide shot where you can see your whole body from head to feet. This is pretty much like acting in theater, except for the fact that you don't need to project your voice as much since the microphone is right there at the edge of the frame. Then go ahead and act out your scene. And remember to keep your whole body engaged and active. You can be subtle if you need to, but remember that tiny things like a slight eye movement are not going to be noticed. Then set up a mid shot, which means from head to waist, and act out your scene again. Already you need to be a little more contained in your movements, but you can be a lot subtler with your emotions. Watch out for your hands. You don't want them popping in and out of frame all the time, so either find a way to keep them engaged in the shot, or just leave them out completely. Now it's time for the mid close-up, from the top of your head to the middle of your chest. Using hands now can be quite tricky and it's usually unnecessary, but that doesn't mean you need to be stiff and rigid. You can move your arms if you need to, just make sure your hands don't pop in and out of frame. And remember that you can also move your head around. This is the most common type of close-up and you can be very subtle and intense in it, especially because the microphone is now very close to you, so you can keep your volume very low. Just remember that on camera it has to read as if you are speaking normally, so don't start whispering. Last but not least, we have the big close-up, more or less from the hairline to the base of the neck. You can't move your head around too much, but don't let this restrict you. Every tiny movement of your eyes and your mouth acquires great, huge meaning, so use them to create a great, subtle performance. Also, keep in mind that the closer we get, the slower time feels. So don't rush, take your time and play each moment fully. Finally, and I know that most of you will hate this, watch everything back and try and be objective about your performance. This is where having someone there with you can come in handy, so they can watch everything back with you and give you their opinion. Do you look spontaneous and natural in all the shots? Is your performance interesting and nuanced? Make sure that what you're doing reads on the screen. Sometimes as actors we think that we're being very subtle when actually nothing is coming across and we just look deadened. Other times maybe we think we're not doing much, but actually we are overacting. Give it a go and let me know how you get on in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you next week. Have you got a topic you want me to talk about? Please let me know in the comments below and I'll do my very best to help out.